My dad was brought up on a dairy farm, and I participated in some of that work when I was a child. And in the mid to late 70s, we started with Bilmar Foods, and we raised some turkeys. We grew that operation to the point where we were raising about 500,000 turkeys a year. And we just wanted to grow the operation a little further, and there wasn't an opportunity in the turkey industry at that time. So we partnered with the Hannenberg family, and we put up our first farrowing farm. And from there we grew to the 10,000 sows within Hylene Pork, and then we purchased another farm over in the thumb of Michigan, which we call Huron Pork, and we've got another 7,500 sows in there. And then we also lease a facility that we have contract farrowing. So for the state of Michigan, we have approximately 20,000 sows.
We run a big operation here, and he's in charge of it. They does a good job of keeping the administration side going and keeping control of all of us loose ends together to form a team and keep the whole thing running smoothly.
He's someone I look up to both professionally and personally. He's a leader who values the contributions of the people around him, and I think that makes him a successful business owner and a successful person in life as well.
Our model has always been to own and manage the sow production, and then work with other family farms, teaming up with them for the nursery and the grow finish side of the business. And that's worked out very well for us. We've fostered about 75 to 80 strong family farm relationships at this time, and we continue to enjoy that relationship. Seeing those farms as well, maybe bring one of the next generation back to the farm with the opportunity of putting up a quad and adding that resource opportunity for fertilizer for the cropping. And then we facilitate the other side of that equation with the pigs, the feed, and assisted management. You know, we're only as strong as what our local community is. That's where our team members are living every day, and that's where we employ from. That's where our leadership is going to come from. And then from the larger perspective of the state organizations, Farm Bureau and Michigan Pork Producers, participating with them to make sure that we are staying at the forefront of what's going on legislatively, policy-wise, and then offering to help and support their activities, which in turn foster our opportunity and the opportunity of the growers and farmers that we work with, is a very strong relationship.
He's not afraid to try something new, and as an organization we continue to evolve, and I think that's because of the willingness of the leadership to evolve and continue to change and adapt. And I think that's also a reason why we continue to be the organization that we are.
He's got the hogs is his focus, you know, that's his main concern, whether it's the health of the hogs, the nutrition, you know, make sure they are fed a diet that's the best interest for the hogs.
And I'm very proud of everything my father's done. I think he set a very good example for the pork industry as a whole, and I'm proud to be working and learning underneath him and hopefully growing with him and helping this company continue to do what it's doing today.
Then we're looking for what's that next opportunity. Is it further growth, or is it a fine-tuning of some of the small things that we do every day that we take for granted, but find that you know, if we do those small things right, we don't have to necessarily be concerned about the big. The big will happen if you keep track of those small things and you make sure they're done right.